week on Silver Screen, we have a recap of the first pep rally of the year, take a look at the new tutoring program, and celebrate our freedom to read.
Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, September 30th, and your Silver Screen Report starts now.
During the last week of September, schools and libraries all around the country observed Banned Book Week. Here's Adam Amick with the scoop.
Students and teachers united by reading their favorite banned books.
The American Library Association started Banned Books Week in, I think it was around 1982, as a response to all the challenges that were going on across the United States, where groups, parents, individuals wanted to remove materials from public and school libraries.
Banned Book Week is to bring awareness to books that are frequently challenged or banned in school libraries or reading lists, and it's also to encourage students or just any readers to read those books because they have the freedom to do so.
Banned Books is a week to appreciate the right to read.
Banned Books Week is really important because, all of these books are banned for a good reason. That's why they're banned, but I think just because it has maybe some profane language or more adult concepts doesn't mean that it shouldn't be read and that we shouldn't be exposed to those ideas.
It's important because as Americans we have our freedom that's granted to us by the First Amendment to be able to read what we want to read. And so it's a chance to bring that to light and let everyone know that libraries provide people the opportunity to be able to choose the books they want to read.
The question arises as to how Banned Books Week impacts the student body.
It just shows them the bad things in our past and how we've overcome them to get to where we are today.
Well, it expresses freedom of speech because it gives you the opportunity to be vocal about how you feel if someone challenges a book at your school or at your public library.
This has been Adam Amick with your Silver Screen Report.
For this week's Kids in the Hall, we asked students about their favorite banned books.
My favorite banned book is To Kill a Mockingbird, and I like it just because it's a cool book and I think everybody should read it.
To Kill a Mockingbird because when I read it back in 8th grade, I think, from the book I learned so much, and from the paper I had to write on it, it was actually about why it was banned. So that just helped me learn more about the book and why it could be banned.
Banned book is The Kite Runner because it had a really interesting plot. It was really well written, and it was just really enjoyable to read.
My favorite banned book, I wouldn't so much say it's my favorite, but Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series. Yes.
For students who need extra help in English and math, Dutch Fork has a new tutoring program. Bailey Hunter has the story.
On Fox Focus this week that a new tutoring program gives students the opportunity to get help in math and English every Monday after school.
The after-school program is for students who might need extra help in math or English, and on Mondays and Thursdays they can come get extra help from a teacher one-on-one and increase their performance in math or English, any level, any grade.
I'm hoping it's just an extra opportunity to get the help they need so that they can improve their grade, and more than just pass the class. Obviously we want everybody to pass, but we really want them to learn the material so that they can be successful in the next level.
There are concerns about transportation issues for students who may not be able to stay after school.
Currently we can't provide transportation. Hopefully students who have transportation issues can work something out throughout the day with their teacher. Or a study hall or something like that to get the help they needed, and if they do, or if they need extra help from administration, they can come talk to us.
There are also benefits to having this new program available for students.
This is different because it'll be different teachers, so it might not be, most likely it won't be your same teacher, so sometimes it helps to hear things phrased another way, and that can click a light bulb for students as far as their understanding.
Hopefully, through this program or other programs, students will have a great time at Dutch Fork and get great grades.
This has been Bailey Hunter with your Silver Screen Report.
This summer, one of our seniors got the chance of a lifetime. Trey Martin checks it out.
While most students spend their summer on a beach, by a pool, or at the lake, senior Alex Chaudron was a star of the new reality TV show, House Divided.
House Divided is basically a reality show with 7 millennials ranging from 18 to 28 in one household in D.C. With differing political views from different parts of the country coming together and trying to see if this social experiment will work and see, after we're divided, can the house be united in the end, despite our different political views.
Alex possesses many qualities, such as political activism and outgoingness, that make him the perfect character for the show.
They actually reached out to me, Fullscreen, the production company, reached out to me out of LA and said, we heard a lot about you because of your political work with Trump and stuff like that, and soon Trump. What do you think about possibly being in a reality show in DC?
Alex is a very enthusiastic learner. He participates well in class, he shares his ideas, he considers the ideas of other people, and so he's a lot of fun to have in class.
The experience was transformative for Alex, who is interested in all aspects of politics.
I would say my #1 favorite thing would be learning that my views aren't set in stone. And I've always been one to look at other perspectives, but being in a house with a Muslim and ultra-liberals and people like that have very different views from my own, I've come to be more receptive of those views.
While the election is a serious topic, Alex encourages everyone to watch House Divided to lighten the mood of the heated election.
I don't think anyone denies that this is probably the most dramatic election ever, at least in our lifetime. I think if you want the perfect blend of humor, political satire, drama, and political intrigue, you should definitely watch this show.
The show premieres Monday on Fullscreen.com. The website gives you 1 month free, then it is $4.99 a month after that. Check out foxfusion.org for a link. This has been Trey Martin with your Silver Screen Report.
Interim pickup night was last Thursday. Madison McCormick was there.
Students, teachers, and parents roam the halls of Dutch Fork during interim pickup night.
During interim pickup night, students and parents come, they meet their teachers, they check their progress with their class, and it's just kind of a midway checkpoint of their students' work.
It gives parents and students an opportunity to be able to meet face to face so that they can understand what the relationship is. I mean, learning is a cooperative effort between the parents and the students, so when we can bridge that connection, it's always helpful.
On pickup night, the main thing you do is you pick up your interim one, and also you can go to your other teachers for your parents to meet them. They tell you what your student has been doing, how much progress they are in that class.
Contact between teachers and parents is crucial to parents who don't use their PowerSchool account.
I think it helps parents and students that aren't accessing PowerSchool because they have a one-on-one opportunity to meet the source, the teacher, the classroom, see the setting that their child's in. So I think it's better than just looking at everything on a screen and not having that communication there.
Access to PowerSchool, just give them time to look at how good you are, and then to clarify whether you need help on this or that. And then from there on, you can make things easier for both you and the parent to communicate more.
This has been Madison McCormick with your Silver Screen Report.
Students and faculty gathered together last Friday for the first pep rally of the year. Here's Todd Whittington with the recap.
Roars of the crowd filled the arena last week as the first pep rally of the year kicked off.
As a freshman for my first pep rally, it was pretty big transition from the middle school because you had all the grades and there was a lot of participation, especially when we got the freshman chop. It was kind of like, I guess we have to take it, but I mean, overall it was pretty fun.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I think the kids were very enthusiastic. They did a great job getting things together, organizing. I loved the dance that the special needs kids did in the middle. It was wonderful.
Everybody had a whole lot of energy and all the games were fun. And I really loved all the dancing with, the special needs children and the cheerleaders. It was all really fun.
Many of the attendees felt that the pep rally was a great way to get students pumped before the game that night.
I think probably the purpose of pep rally is just to unite the school, to give it a sense of unity. At the game that night, everyone was kind of hyped up. We were all wearing togas, and it was fun. So I think it's just a way to get everyone together and just try to give everyone a sense of like family being together in the school.
I think it just gets kids excited not only about like the football game, but it makes them excited to come to school on that day and during the week leading up to the pep rally.
I think it unites the students. It allows them to be a part of things that they may not normally participate in. I'd like to see even more participate. But I think it's a way to unite and show unity within the school.
Even though the pep rally was a success, there were small things that students and faculty hope to see change in the future.
In future pep rallies, I would probably like to see more participation from probably our class, the freshman class.
Something I really like to see is just more inclusion of the people in the audience.
Future pep rallies, I'd like to see just keep doing really fun games, everybody getting excited, getting dressed up, and the Spirit Week beforehand, and just having fun.
The pros would have been their enthusiasm, the students' enthusiasm, the involvement. I'd like to see a little bit more involvement from students, especially way up in the rafters that are not participating, so forth.
This has been Todd Whittington with your Silver Screen Report.
The SAT word of the week is vivacious, an adjective, meaning lively or sprightly.
Today, Thomas DeSetto shares his analysis of the Dutch Fork varsity football team. Let's send it over to him now.
Thanks, guys. Last week I was able to go to the Dutch Fork versus Westwood game, and I had some major takeaways. First of all, the Dutch Fork receiving corps is one of the strongest I've ever seen, with seniors Bobby Irby, with players like Ward Hacklin and Austin Connor. They have targets all over the place. Austin has elite speed, Ward has elite height, and Bobby is a fantastic overall player that's explosive on special teams, and I think this offense is fantastic, and I don't see any teams in the state really stopping them. And for the defense, my takeaway was the interior of the defensive line is absolutely outstanding. With Shane Savage and Malik Sumter, no one has been able to run the ball up the middle of this team, so that is a very strong section of this team. As for next week, Dutch Fork is going to be playing Blythewood. My main takeaway for that game is the offense should be in good shape. I think they have great matchups all across the board. I do believe the defense is going to have its hands full with junior quarterback Jordan Adams. He is a fantastic athlete. He has great speed. But what I like the most about him is his awareness. He plays the position. I like to say he plays the position. He waits for plays to develop, and he's very smart with the football. To get you guys hyped for next week, we put together a short promo.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah.
Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Thomas. Students now have access to Student Portal where they can check their grades and attendance in real time. Check your student email for more information. In addition to electing a president on November 8th, local residents will also elect members of the school board. The first school board candidate forum will be on October 11th at Irmo High School. Send your questions to dfcandidateforum@gmail.com. Now to Sam for more.
Thanks, Autumn. Next Tuesday, an alternative public information meeting will be held at Seven Oaks Elementary School from 5 to 7 p.m. to discuss new plans for improving the I-20 and I-26 intersection corridor, also known as Malfunction Junction. The Foursquare Club meets Mondays and Tuesdays after school in the student parking lot. The Woodbury Magazine staff will meet next Thursday at 3:45 in room 252. Come help us choose a theme for this year's magazine. All are welcome to attend. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Friday.